Hello, Disney Infinity Trainers! Welcome back to episode number 4 of our Let's Build a Toy Box series. Now, I don't know if you're going to notice this, but it might come up. I just want to let everyone know that I actually have switched from recording directly from the PS4, which is super convenient, to recording to the capture card again. And there are a few reasons I decided to do this. I just thought I'd address them right now. First of all, if you've noticed in the first 3 videos of the series, there's a giant Disney Infinity 3.0 watermark at the top left of the corner, and it can get a little distracting and a little annoying. It basically completely covers the character and their level and their stats, which isn't something that's super relevant, but it might be useful to be able to see that. Secondly, if you record directly from the PS4, it actually limits on the time that you can record. The maximum is 15 minutes, and for a couple of the episodes, I was kind of struggling to hit that, or to at least end it at the appropriate time, and so at least this gives me a little bit more freedom as to how long the videos are. I think 15 minutes is still a pretty good guideline. I don't want them to go too far over that, because I don't want them to just be way too long that people lose interest. So I'll try to keep them around 15 minutes, but this at least makes it so that if I do end up going over, there's no penalty to that, and I'm able to, have some freedom as far as that goes. And lastly, the last reason was, I honestly forgot right now. That's really funny. Kind of recording this on a whim, but it'll probably come to me. But anyways, I'm playing as Cora today. She's pretty awesome. And I learned that she can actually swing from her cable. So she's kind of like Spider-Man and Venom, where they can web swing. She can basically swing to get from place to place. Alright, so welcome back to our world. And today what I want to do is set up our main street, at least start placing things and start, getting this going. But as with the previous 3 videos, we're actually going to go check out the farm first. But we're going to spend just a brief amount of time here. We're not going to spend the whole video here like we have been. So as you can see, I have some new crops, which are pretty awesome. These are, oh, there's my scarecrow talking to me. These are the Mickey Ice Cream Pop, the Minnie Mouse Cupcakes, as well as Flick's kind of grain from, Bug's Life. And then this is a beanstalk, which gives you beans. And all of these are a lot more rare crops than I had before. This is a beehive as well. So basically brand new stuff over here, which is pretty awesome. I edited the distance for my scarecrow so he doesn't start talking until you get a lot closer to him, which I feel like is a lot more useful, because before the radius was really big. It was 11 units. And so even if you were like over here, he would start talking. And so that means that as far as this radius goes, even if you were planting and stuff, he would still be chattering up a storm. And, this is pretty fine as it is right now. All right, so I believe that's all I wanted to do for the farm. I did realize that this gun I have, this gun right here, it's a power disc. It's Agent Calhoun, whatever her name is, Calhoun, gun from Wreck-It Ralph, and it's a rapid-fire gun. So basically, as you can see, I already shot a couple. It makes harvesting the fruit or the crops so much easier. So this is my go-to weapon now when I'm harvesting weapons. See how quickly I just clear that out? And if I were to just start firing here, I would just clear all of these out in a second or two. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement something over here so that this gun will spawn. This object generator won't end up being here. I'll put a locator there for the gun to spawn, so that if anyone's playing this level, you'll be able to harvest crops on the horse and or with your gun. And so you can still summon Strawberry here, but I won't do that because we're not focusing on the farm for this episode. All right, so enough of the farm for now. And just playing the farm, it's so addicting just to play. So let's go ahead and go back to our pretty sky over here. All right. So I moved the starting pad, whatever it's called, over here. I moved it back a little just because, like I said, I want this to be kind of like a Main Street theme. And today what I want to do is start setting up Main Street, start putting up some buildings and set pieces, as well as implementing the day and night cycle. Even though the sky is beautiful, we'll go ahead and set up the day and night cycle, at least over in the farm. All right. So let's go ahead and start. I have a rough idea as to what I want to do for this area. Not a 100% definite idea, but as you can see, I didn't point this out yet, but as you can see, I put the blended pieces like I said I was going to do at the end of the last episode. So so there's that. All right, let's go ahead and match these up. And we'll go ahead and change it to the Toybox theme, Toybox terrain. All right. And did it work? Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, so I think we could even afford to move the spawner. Let's go ahead and switch to the wand. We could afford to move the spawner back a little bit. I don't think you can delete these. I think they're here to stay. All you can do is move them. But there are still ways that you can change the way that you spawn. So I think I can go ahead and maybe move the spawner here, at least for now. And let's see, right here. So I would spawn over here, right here. Yeah, I would spawn over here. We'll go ahead and move that as we see fit, but something I wanted to put, I don't really know why. I mean, I definitely want to put this in here somehow, but I thought it would be cool to put it over here. Where is it? Set pieces, Disney set pieces. Right here. The Small World Facade. I thought this was really cool, and for some reason I thought it'd be a cool idea to actually put it right here as kind of an entrance to the farm. I know it has nothing to do with farming, but it kind of looks cool as like a destination point kind of thing. So I thought that would be cool as the kind of top end of the world over there. And let's see, how much distance until there? That's a good amount. Once we start putting buildings and sidewalks and all that, hopefully it'll look a lot better. But for right now, we're putting the Small World piece there. We might end up moving it if we find a better place for it. But for right now, I think that looks pretty nice. And I definitely want to put a lot of these set pieces here, if time permits. Not if time permits, but if if there's enough space for them. I guess Merlin's Tower would be a cool one. Maybe we could put this over here by the Small World. I don't know. Does that look? Kind of doesn't look like it goes with it. So we'll worry about that in a little bit later on if we see the need to put it there. It is cool though at the very least. Let's see, what other pieces? This is another one that'd be cool to put at the head of the farm, but it also has nothing to do with farming. Something I also like though is putting a clock tower somewhere in our world, kind of like as a centerpiece. Maybe, I mean, I put the Monsters University clock tower in the middle, and it was really huge. And this one looks too themed, I think, to work right there. So we'll go ahead and undo that. Something that I was experimenting with though is the clock tower, just kind of putting it in the background here. Let's see. Like that could work. My friend joined a party. All right. That looks okay. I think that looks okay for now. Let me know what you think of it. If you think it looks ugly, if many of you think it looks ugly, then I'll go ahead and remove it. But I think it's kind of cool as, again, a destination point kind of thing. Something to look at when we're over here. Let's see now. What else? Castle is gigantic. Well, I want to put the Mystery Shack somewhere, but, again, we'll wait and see. Something, let's see, another thing that I thought was cool was Flynn's Arcade. But I think as a point of reference, and I would put it probably like here or something like that, just because it looks like a corner store. So I'm actually just going to start here with something else that I thought looked really cool and really nice. Let's see, where was it? Decorations, I think. Well, first, Sorry this is like all over the place, but I'm kind of thinking of all this as I go along. Decorations, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna decorate it with street lamps as we kind of go along, but I'll do that off screen because that could get kind of redundant. I like the Monsters University fountain. Where is that? I don't know why, but I've always been a huge fan of fountains. I really like water, and just the sound of running water is just really soothing. And so I like just placing fountains. Okay, so this will be kind of like a middle point kind of thing. If that works, I mean... And it'll kind of be like actual Main Street here where there's like... It's like a circle area. Wow, okay. I should have edited these. I already did. Oh, I think because I reset the game. Okay. So I'm gonna actually set all of these to... Which one was it actually? I'll just find the one that it was. I think it was like the corner piece. Yeah, I think it was one of the corner pieces. Basically, there's a particular theme that I really liked of these, and I wanted to use it, but... Oh, here it is. Yeah, it was this. So I'm going to go ahead and set the theme for that. And put those around the fountain. See if that works. It also looks really nice. Not like directly around it, kind of just like spreading it out a little, I guess. Something like that, I guess, could work. Let's see. Yeah, that looks okay there. Maybe a little more. And let's see. Trying to keep it lined up. I think that's going to be the big challenge. That looks like a part to put it there a little more. That looks like it could work. Let's see. Let's see if it looks symmetrical enough. Because this is like a little park area, and I think it looks pretty cool. Let's see. It looks pretty symmetrical enough, I think. The clock tower throws off the symmetry, but that's fine. We don't need it to be 100% symmetrical. Is this fountain fine? I think the fountain is fine as is. We'll go ahead and, you know, we might move these two pieces a little bit closer together, but for right now, I think they are fine as is. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and round it all off. Maybe this will be our spawning point, too. It's kind of a random spawning point, but we'll keep decorating, don't worry. Alright. So for right now, when we spawn in this world, this is where we will spawn. And we'll add more decorations so that it doesn't just look like 4 random light posts. Alright. So that's our reference point for where we can start placing buildings now. Let's see, let's go back to where the Flynn's Arcade is. Hopefully this ends up looking okay. I mean, I'm liking it so far. I think it looks kind of cool, but that sky is really what's making it for me. Alright, let's go ahead and put this maybe on the corner right here and see how that looks. Because this is a cool... Okay, yeah, that's starting to make it look like it can come together, so we'll start lining up some buildings around it. Maybe the Haunted Mansion? Is that kind of out of place here? Any big Disney fan will appreciate that, and that's what I am. I'm a big Disney fan. How does that look next to it? Does it look out of place completely? I mean, could be better. Look how small that door is. It's like a little toy piece. Let's see. I think there's a specific piece of... Oh, the Darling House. This is one that looks kind of cool. Maybe we'll just replace it with the Darling House for now. Alright. So let's see. And we are nearing that 15-minute mark, but again, you know, I have the freedom to go over 15 minutes if I like. It's kind of random that there's just a random house right here, but I think for now that looks okay enough. Let's see if the haunted house will look okay next to it. This is all trial and error. Let's see. Come on, Cora. Doesn't look terrible. Could look better. It looks more resident. I mean, these are all brick houses. Well, except the haunted house, but there are bricks here. So I guess that kind of matches the theme with one another. I don't know if I want there to be so much of a theme, though. Alright, so let's go to the Main Street pieces for now. Let's see. We also unlocked the Arendelle houses, which are really cool. I like the way they are, but they're really snowy as well, and we're not looking at snow right now, so we'll go ahead and put those off until we actually do implement some snowy areas. Also, the Sugar Rush candy houses. This is what we needed in 2.0. I was looking for things like this. Giant cupcakes, how awesome is that? We'll go ahead and do some stuff with that later on in the series. We're not in an Agrabah themed area, so we don't really need those. We don't need a castle over here. These banners can be really cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make use of these, but not quite yet again. Alright. These are the Death Star pieces. A lot of these are really kind of spacey. Yeah, these are all kind of spacey. And that's Droid Factory. Okay. Alright, we're gonna find what we're looking for. I also want to decorate with these, because I think these look really cool. No, not these. I think it was the treehouse lamps. Those looked really cool, even though it's kind of out of the theme, but still. And we don't need cottages. Those are definitely out of the theme. Suburban places, I could try those, but let's see. Okay, these are what I'm looking for. These are actual Main Street buildings. Okay, so let's see. Kind of going across from like that. Which of these? This is a corner store, and so that kind of emulates over here what Flynn's Arcade is doing. So we can go ahead and try that. Let's see. Flynn's Arcade starts somewhere like that. Yeah, cool. I really like Main Street. Again, I am a pretty big Disney fan. Love going to Disneyland, and I love Main Street. I think it's pretty awesome. So, alright, let's see. Yeah, so basically at this point it's just kind of like whatever I feel looks the best. And I'm just honestly placing it pretty randomly. Alright, let's see. These are all roofs. So we can work on those in time. Oh, this is oh, cool! It's like the Disneyland entrance. That's awesome. So we're definitely gonna try something like this as well. That'll be a cool like entrance area. Or is that supposed to go right here? I think that's supposed to go like right here. We'll put it over here because these buildings are really kind of basic by themselves, and so this kind of adds something for them. And this too, I guess. Oh, I see. This kind of spices them up in a way. Alright, we'll add the churro carts and stuff later. Nice. I love decorating like Main Street. Oh, and you gotta have those trash cans, those Disneyland trash cans. It's pretty awesome. Okay. What is this? The turnstile? That's kind of cool. Huh. I mean, I don't mean for it to be like a theme park. I mean for it to be like our own little Main Street. Let's see. How does that look? And then I could put fences here. Huh. That could work. We'll see. I'm gonna keep experimenting with that, and maybe I'll add a couple things in between now and the next episode. But I'm basically gonna sign off right here. I think the video has been pretty long enough, and I hope you enjoyed watching me build this Toybox world, and I hope you enjoy how it's coming along. Definitely feel free to offer suggestions as to what you think would work best or would look best. Maybe there's something that I did that you think would look better a different way, or maybe there's something I should add. I will definitely be open to suggestions. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.